cabinet ministers close behind, while the master spins his lies. Welcome to the Canadian Circus.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Canadian Circus. In this video, I'm going to be looking at a channel just started approximately 10 days ago. I guess they just put this channel, he just put this channel up to start to kind of spread seeds of doubt in the political landscape. And he's not exactly nonpartisan. He tries to act like he's on the fence and nonpartisan, but I mean, even in his titles, every single title, he's got elbows up. That tells me that he's a liberal shill. And just yeah, with that said, I'm going to be looking into this one. There's one here that he told me, he even put in the comments, he wanted me to he was looking forward to me doing a video on the NSICOP report, because he goes on about Polyev not getting his security clearance, and it's already been debunked and explained away 1,000 times, but they're still going on about this, trying to revive this, and here he is trying to revive this. Without further ado, let's get all right. So here's that here's the video. It's a brand new channel. It just started. He's it's got over 100 subscribers now, and yeah, just let's check him out.
Polyev famously refused to sign the documents that would allow him to gain a federal security clearance. This is a fairly complex topic that involves more than probably what you see in the headlines. So watch for a separate video on this topic coming up soon.
Watch for a separate video on this, but he hasn't done this separate video yet. I'm going to show you basically that it's true. He will be, like I said, he will be held to a vow of secrecy where he can't reveal what is in this these documents. Right here is this in the mandate. Here's the mandate on the National Security and Intelligence Committee. So if you just go here, committee members come from both houses of Parliament. All hold top secret security clearances and are permanently bound to secrecy under the Security Services of Information Act. Members swear an oath or solemn affirmation indicating that they will obey and uphold the laws of Canada and not communicate or inappropriately use information obtained in the confidence as part of their responsibilities on the committee. On this basis, members are able to receive classified briefings and materials related to the conduct of the committee's work. Right there. See, they're permanently bound to secrecy under the Security of Information Act. So for further clarification, you'd have to go to the Security of Information Act, but right there it says they're permanently bound. They cannot talk about it. So that's why Polyev, and he's explained this 100 times, that this is the reason he won't do it. So yes, this is being explained succinctly, and it's been thoroughly debunked by many people, and even Tom Mulcair from the NDP has explained that exactly why he won't do it. What's that in this video?
I agree completely with Pierre on this. I believe he is completely right. You do not accept to play this mugs game where you restrain your ambit and your ability to act as leader of the official opposition, which is a constitutional role to hold the government to account. And this game where you have people in the hierarchy of the security establishment saying, oh, he really should come in, but then he's not allowed to talk about it anymore. Really? Didn't we just have a commission of inquiry headed up by Madam Justice Hogue, who put all of this stuff away and said there might have been a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but all of a sudden we're talking about whether Polyev actually got the 68%. What, maybe it was 67%? This is madness, you know, to try to make this an issue in a campaign that is so serious for the country, to try to go back to this stuff and to try to complain about Polyev wanting to do his constitutional duty. He wants to do his job of holding the government to account, and no, he's not going to walk into that bear trap that consists of getting a security clearance, seeing documents that could be important and not Well, I think that Pierre Poilievre is right now, and he has always been right when he has refused these so-called security briefings because it would require him to say that he wouldn't do his job. The leader of the official opposition, His Majesty's loyal opposition, has a job under our Constitution to hold the government to account. And it's not true that because somebody in the security apparatus says, well, if you want this information, you're going to have to promise never to use it, that means that a leader of the opposition is being irresponsible if he doesn't take the bait. I would never have accepted to do that. When there were serious security issues, you know what used to happen? Stephen Harper, respecting constitutional convention, would call me. His staff would set it up, and once I was at a wedding, and they tracked me down because he wanted to share with me some important information that he knew would be in the news in the next couple of days, and he wanted me to have it. And it's a clear understanding that in your role, when you're being shared information like that by the Prime Minister, you're going to hold on to it. You're not going to go and blab it at a press conference. So I do think that this is a bit of a mugs game that they're playing right now with Poilievre. I'm not saying that there isn't somebody somewhere who heard something about the leadership race, but what is it going to prove? That Poilievre won by 67% and not 68%? Is that the goal here? I can't quite understand why Mr. Carney, with the incredible campaign that he's running, all of his high-level ideas, his deep experience, the respect that he commands, falls into the trap of playing these very old personal games. Poilievre was playing those games against him at the beginning, and by the way, Poilievre sent the elevator right back up to him, saying, oh yeah, well, what was he doing in China with the Chinese Communist Party, getting $250 million for Brookfield from a bank? Of course, a non sequitur, but it's the type of game that the Liberals decided to play today, and on a similar subject, Poilievre shoved it right back in their faces because he's good at this. And so since this is not the type...
I disagree with it. There's non sequitur. Like, you think it's not important that he's getting massive amounts of money from a foreign dictatorship? Yeah, it's pretty important. But with that said, that's it. That's it for me on this one. Just wanted to show the NCCOP report, the reasons why he won't get it, and that's just it right there. I mean, he won't be able to talk about it. He won't be able to even hold the people in the report to account because he's not able to talk about it. He's sworn to a permanent secrecy, and he can never talk about it, and he could suffer massive consequences if he does. So there you go. That's the reason he won't get it, and that's been the same thing that Poilievre has said over and over again. Same with Tom Mulcair, and same with many other people who actually know about the NCCOP report. The Liberals will keep pushing this lie that Poilievre doesn't care about security because he won't get this report, but it handcuffs him and doesn't allow him to do his job as the official opposition. So that's it for me on this one, guys. Peace.
Cabinet ministers close behind while the master spins his